We are moving on from New Mexico to Colorado today. We just left Taos this morning and are on the drive over to Durango, Colorado. Neither of us are feeling 100%. I got a cold this week and TJ woke up with something this morning, so we're struggling a bit, but excited to be moving on to a new state. What do you think?
This drive is incredible. It's probably the most beautiful drive we've done so far.
Yeah, it really is.
It's all uphill, so it's a little bit of a pucker moment, but it's doing fine. We're doing good, and we just stopped here to use the restroom and check out the view. That's
the nice thing about towing your home behind you. Anytime you need the restroom, you can just pull over and use it.
Yep.
We stopped at the top of this mountain pass, and the view up here is just stunning. Yeah. So yeah, excited to be getting
out of the desert.
Yep, out of the desert.
It was nice while it lasted, but we're ready for Colorado.
It's cold up here though.
It's chilly.
You're in my spot. Get out of my spot. That's my seat. We made it to Colorado. Super excited to be in Colorado. This state really interests TJ and I. When we were considering moving, before we had the amazing idea of getting an RV and living a little bit of everywhere, Colorado is one of the states, definitely somewhere that we could live. So happy to finally be here. Texas and New Mexico were incredible, but Colorado just has something extra special. We enjoy the green. We enjoy grass and green trees, and you don't get a lot of that, at least in West Texas and the parts of New Mexico that we saw. So yeah, anyways, happy to be here. We're staying in Durango, which is on the southwest corner of Colorado, and we're staying half the week at the state fairgrounds, and then on the weekend moving into a Forest Service campground. So we're getting a little different experience in both campgrounds. So the state fairground is cool because you're literally right in the middle of the town. Earlier this week we walked to the grocery store and got waylaid by a brewery on the way. We're here now, as you can see. It's nothing special. I mean, we're just in a gravel parking lot. The maintenance area for the fairground is behind us. And then if I turn the other direction, there's a rodeo arena, and they're actually having an event there today. There's like people and horses herding cows. So kind of interesting. The Animas River runs through Durango, and there's a nice paved trail that you can walk or bike on, and that's just a short couple-minute walk from our campsite. So a really cool place to stay, but we prefer nature, so we're excited to move back into the woods. So today we're moving to the Forest Service campground. But we're having to dump our tanks first. So TJ looked it up on Campendium.
Yep, and we found a giant gas station. The name is giant. It's not a huge gas station.
Right.
They have a dump station that you can use for free.
Yeah, I mean, like, awesome. Look, it's just a gas station. Yeah, we're just at a gas station, dumping our tanks. Kind of cool. So that's what we're doing. We're getting the food. And we'll be heading on to the woods. Well, we found ourselves on a dirt road again, towing the Airstream this time. Tonight we're doing something totally different. We are checking out an escape room in Durango with some friends that we've made here. Meet Brad and Kathleen.
We met them in the gravel lot that we were staying at in Durango, and they've turned us on to so many cool things here in Durango that we're hoping they never leave, so we can just follow them around and do all the cool stuff they do.
Oh, thank you. All right, so it's time to go check out this escape room.
All right, we're here. Awesome. We're ready to escape.
Are we allowed to film? Really? Oh, well, that actually makes perfect sense.
Yeah, we'll be taking your cell phones and stuff too, because if people took pictures of the process by process and posted it, it wouldn't be fun for anybody.
Oh, well, that's true. You don't want to do that.
Dun, 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 dun.
End of show.
Our friends left us this morning.
Which is becoming like a sad, sad thing. We seem to be meeting more and more people. I don't know if we're becoming more outgoing or just people are coming to us and being friendly, but it's kind of sad when they go. It's we're missing that sense of community, sense of friendship more than I think we thought we would.
Well, it is nice to have another couple to do stuff with. As fun as TJ is, sometimes it's nice to have someone else to talk to.
Super nice couple from California. They've been on the road 7 months, and looks like they're having a great time and visiting some cool places. They've been to way more places than we've been, and gave us a lot of good tips on places to go and things to do, which is really cool. And it's so nice to meet people that almost immediately are like-minded.
Right.
We have very much in common with a lot of these people because we're all doing the same kind of thing and we have the same kind of mindset about it, which has been really, really great. You're not struggling about things to talk about and things like that. So.
The escape room last night ended up being so much fun. If you're not familiar with what an escape room is, they lock you in a room for, I think this is the first one we've ever done. So there may be some variations from place to place, but they locked us in a room for an hour and they give you like a backstory and then all of these clues, and you have to unlock the secrets in the room and
to get yourself out.
Right. It's kind of like
the game Clue in real life.
Yeah, that's true.
It was super fun. If you come across one, I definitely recommend doing them. And
yeah, it was a good time. It was a cool way to spend the evening for sure. So
it's a great thing to do with a small group, with friends.
Yeah, it was perfect. It was a really good time. But today we are doing another national park. So let's get going.
All right. So we're here at Mesa Verde National Park.
So this park is Well, I'll just read it to you from the pamphlet. It offers a spectacular look into the lives of the ancestral Pueblo people who made it their home for over 700 years, from 550 to 1300. It has 600 cliff dwellings, and some of the most notable and best preserved in the United States. So it's supposed to be really incredible. They offer various ranger tours that actually allow you to go into the cliff dwellings.
We're doing the balcony house.
Right, so actually it's the only tour currently open this time of year. There's lots of different ones, but they're all closed at this time for one reason or another. But actually I'm pretty excited. If we had to choose one of the tours to do, this would have been the one that I chose, because it is described as the most adventurous cliff dwelling tour, right up our alley.
They have like ladders that you have to climb.
There's
and small openings you have to go through.
There's a 32-foot ladder that we'll have to climb. We'll also have to climb through a 12-foot long by 18-inch wide tunnel. Oof, maybe we should have dieted before this. Climb 60 feet up an exposed cliff face, using two 10 to 12-foot ladders and a series of stone steps. Anyways, it sounds like super adventurous and fun.
Sounds fun,
so we've got a couple of hours before our tour starts, and we're just gonna drive around and explore it's a huge park. Yeah, we're gonna go see what we can see from the road, and then go do our tour at 3:30.
On behalf of the National Park Service and Mesa Verde National Park, my name is Ranger Doug. So we do have some world travelers, and I claim that Mesa Verde is really tight with those world wonders. What's our connection? A World Heritage Site. And who keeps a list of World Heritage Sites? Who came up with this idea? The United Nations. So what's the criteria to be selected as a World Heritage Site, to make this really exclusive list of 23 in America? Well, I went online and I checked, and you must demonstrate a masterpiece of human creative genius. You guys ready to see a masterpiece? Human creative genius? Who can tell me what America's first World Heritage Site is? This is it, baby, Mesa Verde, the first one. It's gigantic. This is huge. It came from Mexico. It would forever change the life of the Pueblo people. It was that big. But the impact was massive. What am I talking about?
Meteor.
Not a meteor.
A seed.
What type of seed? A very special type. Corn. Corn entered their life, and then the population numbers started to grow until about the year 1190 AD, when all of a sudden a presidential tweet went out across the land. No. And Facebook posts went out. No, I don't know. I don't know how they communicated, but here's what the message said. Don't abandon your farms up on top, and don't stop living up top, but please expand.
This was the only way for the Pueblos to get in and out of this area, is through this little tiny tunnel.
We're just finishing up our visit here at the Mesa Verde National Park. Once again, another great national park. This place was awesome.
It really was. There are over 4,000 archaeological sites in this park, 400 of which are cliff dwellings. So there's a lot to see here. We had heard that the ranger guided tours that they did were amazing, and it did not disappoint.
Did not. We had Ranger Doug.
He was really into it. He was a really great ranger. He did
very knowledgeable, very enthusiastic.
Yeah, he did a great tour. He made it a lot of fun.
Good job, Ranger Doug.
he also told us that this park is a World Heritage Site. That makes it actually a little extra special. Yeah. This place wasn't on our radar. So to those of you that recommended it to us, thank you.
Thank you.
It's been a great stop for us. Okay. La 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 la. I'm warming up. So this is where we're staying for the next 2 days, or 2 days. Why am I saying 2 days? I meant to say few days. I know, I'm sorry. Teaching. Suck it in. We're finishing up at Mesa. This thing is rocking. Try to tell me what. You just drive over there and enjoy your easy job while I'm in charge of all the hard stuff. So yeah, I mean, this place is, I think that our guide said that it was a, what did he call it? National Historic something. What was it called? We should know this.
It's an international thing.
Yeah, he was really proud of it. You started.
So we're finishing up here at Mesa Verde National Park.
We really need to say anymore. We're just Fairgrounds. I'm sure you can hear the arena behind me. They're having hold on. This is it's beautiful here. We're staying in Durango, which is, this woman is killing me.